before we get started, I just want to take a quick second and thank Jake for your Die Hard for subscribing on Twitch, Knighted Ace for following on Twitch, the Lord Chungus for following on Twitch, Jay Hacker Inc. for following on Twitch, This is Chris for following on Twitch, CUSU Got That for following on Twitch, Blank Stare KY for following on Twitch, and Mama Werecat for subscribing. Tier 1 at twitch.tv/PressXDialects. Gonna get started in just a few minutes. I think everything's working. Everything should be good. I'm feeling reliable heading into this one, at least. That's going to be the word I'm going to be using, is reliable. I don't know how the rest of this is going to go. This is Anthem we're playing. And I think this is going to be as fun as we make it. Now, I've heard there's nuts and bolts of a good game in Anthem, and I'm excited to dive into it. I love BioWare. I'm hoping maybe I can just, just pry out just a little kernel of love for this thing by the time we're done. It'd be interesting to see. I genuinely hope we're gonna get $10 worth of fun out of it. Let's just be real here. You know, we're not gonna walk away less than $10 happy. We're gonna have a good time, I think. How did the fuck? You know what? This was fine. This was all good. We were having a good time, and the camera just came in fucking white hot. 1 second. This is preposterous. I will not stand for it. We're gonna get started. I'm not stalling or anything. Everything got installed properly. I made sure of that before we got started. But this just cannot stand. Let's just adjust this real quick. Come the fuck on. This is fucking ass lights, man. These things are nuts. White balance. Okay, that's better. We can just tone it down a little bit here, you know? Dim it down. Ooh, getting all washed out and gross. Okay. You know what? I think we can roll with this. I don't look too sickly. So let's go ahead. Let's get into Anthem here, right? Shall we? I'm gonna bring just go ahead and just bring the music down. I'm digging it as much as I think anybody else. If you want it back up, let me just holler in the chat. Let me know, and I'll get it back up. But we'll roll with just this here game audio, you know, the way the Lord intended. Fire can melt frozen objects. Okay. All right. Shout out to Brewmate for this little thing. This is a neat little guy. Everybody having a good day, I hope. Hope you're all enjoying this nice Wednesday. It's been raining like a son of a bitch here. I'll tell you what, man. Like I mowed the grass and I mowed it extra low. All right, well, to be continued for the yard talk.
The gods who built it vanished, leaving behind their instruments that aimlessly reshaped the land. These ancient relics harness an unknowable force we call the Anthem of creation. But the Anthem refuses to be controlled. To survive, our ancestors invented the javelins and built cities with great walls. Today, it falls to a dedicated group of heroes.
Some BioWare-ass lore, for sure.
Protect our homes and fight for our very survival. We are freelancers.
And we have to fill out 1099s after each mission.
Rescuing the lost, keeping the monsters at bay, and silencing the Anthem's terrible cataclysms. But not all
fucking hair in
cataclysms
my mouth.
are created equal. And even freelancers are wary of the untamed power of the Anthem.
So I may be speaking out of turn here, but that gave me some like Dragon Age vibes in terms of everything, like different from like the Mass Effect kind of lore that BioWare is also known for, that you would kind of expect in a more sci-fi game.
All teams, get ciphers to their amplifiers. Let's go.
Not to be like apples and oranges really, but like
We're a long way from the cenotaph, and the storm is worse.
the machines, I just immediately was like, oh, Horizon, they were so pretty. Just already thinking of other games.
Let's go, freelancers. Suit up.
How crazy will this get?
No idea.
He's
Never tried
excited.
to shut down a cataclysm this big.
Oh, steady, Faye. None of us come out of this alive without our cipher.
Stay safe out there. Remember, we're a team. I'm right there with you.
Every time, I talked about this last week with Titanfall, anytime like an NPC in a first-person game just stares me directly in the eye, it just feels so
Won't be here for the
in the
promise.
queue for a ride at a theme park.
Thought you could use a head start.
See you at the cenotaph. We're heading out.
And like, where else would they look? It's a first-person game, and you're the first person. But still, it's I'm always the entire time. I'm always just
Haven't seen anything
like,
this
wait,
before.
maybe you can help us, and they're gonna usher us into the ride, and we're gonna shoot off into a straight line incredibly fast, and strobe lights and dark tunnels and things like that. You know.
Bigger. This is what we do. So we're gonna go in there and we're gonna take on whatever unholy beast it spits at us, and we're going to tame that thing together.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Ready, Javelin 1?
Ooh, ready. Strong alone, stronger together.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, this looks cool as fuck. Like, for real.
Set. Let's go.
Team, check in. I've got you, Faye, loud and clear.
Yeah, gateway link is strong so far.
Storm gets worse ahead. Trying to find a calm pocket for you.
I'd really like to
Your
do something.
heart rate is too high.
Like,
Hello, check in, please.
Little busy, Faye. No worries on me. That one.
Team, our rookies handled with a wide.
yeah, so I mean, like, I missed out on the demo Yosemite. I really was like, I knew I wasn't gonna play it, so I didn't want to get my hopes up about it, right? I am excited. I think enough time's passed. We've given, you know, five months of patches.
Starting voice recognition.
And the other thing too was looking at it and seeing like, hey, it's gonna be $11. Like, if they can No Man's Sky this thing, cool. This is good $11 I spent. But you know, worst case scenario, we'll have fun.
You need to get to the center and shut it down by silencing the cenotaph.
Got it.
Now, see, I think I already made a mistake.
Grab a repair pack when you can.
And it's a small one, but when I played Andromeda, I went with the male character. And I thought it was, I mean, he wasn't even, like, from, like, the cutscenes I watched of the female character and, like, the woman that voiced her, whose name escapes me, I really liked her performance a lot better. And I wonder if this is going to be more of the same. I meant to sit there and think, like, oh, hey, like, if I have the option. Okay, the jump, wow, that feels really good. And if I had the option, would I do it again? And I just wasn't thinking. I was thinking about sandwiches. Pick up a repair pack.
Good.
Double jump.
Now you have partial boosters at least.
Okay. Okay. Environmentally, like, it looks good. I'm interested to see, like, where this kind of goes wrong. I think it's going to be in the actual, like, meat and potatoes of the game. And that's going to be kind of a bummer, because that's what I had with Andromeda.
We can use that. On my way. Hang tough, everyone.
debris blocking my path.
Part of the Dominion, Strider. From when they attacked the city. Those fuel canisters are explosive, by the way.
But we're just continue to work on it. Follow Anthem much as I looking at the post-launch content support just doesn't seem. Yeah, and it really isn't. Like that's the thing is the post-launch content, like their complete like silence of it at E3 was, you know, disconcerting to say the least. And you know, it's they moved the creative directors off of it to put them over on Dragon Age, and then my ultimate ability.
Team update. This is not
I am
going
pressing
well.
R2.
Many casualties.
Okay.
Freelancers down. Cyphers in comas. From hearing the anthem.
But yeah, like they didn't really show like they were gonna support it, and it's cause for concern. But you know, that shit can turn around. I think they might be taking the Hello Games approach, or it's a situation where they just don't know yet, where they can't like commit to anything. Oh, F.
Hey, Miller. I found your Titan.
This cataclysm is creating them by the handful.
Faye, you still there?
Yes? You've got down freelancers ahead, sending distress signals. They're the ones from Strider 2. Their javelins need repair. Get them moving. There's 3 altogether. They're on short distance radio.
Okay.
Since I'm not connected to them, I might not be able to guide you.
Okay. That didn't feel bad. I don't really need to throw a grenade, but it will. Oh, what the F? I'm just falling? Just falling from the sky? Okay, I am gonna say this: the DPS or the damage overlay. I don't like it at all, especially with like the yellow font and like the weird like serif font. It looks cheesy. I'm getting like Earth Defense Force vibes from this. For sure. Yeah, that overlay and that UI is just fucking butt. Do not like that.
I got you, freelancer. We aren't gonna make it to the cenotaph. Gonna try.
Yep, alright. Triggers a monster horde run of some kind. No? Okay, just getting the third one. Bonk. Aha! Oh, fuck off.
Thanks, brother.
Your Cypher's in a coma.
Damn. Heading back to the Strider.
I took care of all 3 freelancers. What next?
Push on and join your team.
Along. Which way? I've got a Titan on the bridge above.
We've got one up here too.
They're all over the place.
So like,
Go around. Which way, Faye?
I mean, tutorial mission, but it feels good.
Never mind. Titan here just blasted the wall out. Gave me a shortcut.
We really need your help.
Gotcha. On my way. How close am I, Faye?
Faye, Adair, get on out to his left.
The anthem. It wants to consume me. To show me.
Faye, snap out of it. What do you got for us?
Oh, sorry. The whole team from Strider 3 is gone.
Miller, pull back. See if we can flank it.
Strider 14 is in retreat if they make it. Mission seems doomed.
Melee move looks kind of gross.
I'm freaking out. Then get out of the way.
I could take that or leave it.
Where are you?
Trying. I swear.
It's all wrong. It's all done. Come back. Retreat. I can hear the anthem of creation.
Faye, are we supposed to fall back?
We're fine. We push on. Right, team?
I'm in.
I'm in.
Seems like loot and stuff's pretty bountiful to start, obviously. Jumping covers a lot of ground.
Rookie, there you are. Get in here. Faye's calling a retreat. We got this.
Almost there.
Team, you need to
So we're fighting this thing.
Not good.
He's gone. I'm sorry.
This thing is going down. Come on.
It's like, what if you're Iron Man, but also
Get back to the
Cyrus?
Strider. This mission is over.
I can do it. Look at this thing. We have to silence the cenotaph.
Please. I'm barely holding it together.
Retreat isn't an option. Not now. We got this bastard. We have to get out of here. No. We push on. We're the only ones left. Think about Miller and Adair. All the others. You being a coward. I'm no coward. No? You want to push forward until I get killed. Until we both get killed. Where'd that come from? Go. Babe, we're coming back. No. It beat us, Halleck. We need to
What kind of Attack on Titan bullshit is this?
Don't
Like,
you dare pull me out of here.
okay, I cannot say I'm riveted. No, it's not like I'm being a dick or anything, you know. So I have a poll up on Twitter. It's twitter.com/pressx to Alex. If you're interested in voting, the question is, and I will read it exactly here. It's running till tomorrow, but if you bit into a Ditto, would it be all grease? And the options are Ditto is Grease Boy, Ditto is Juicy. Currently, Grease Boy is up at 57%. But that's the question I want to ask you guys is Ditto greasy or is Ditto juicy if you bit into it? Would it be like one of those grease pockets on a fried chicken? You just bite into it and it's just hot oil that sprays everywhere? Or would it be like a jelly? I think grease pocket.
People who no longer called the freelancers heroes.
How about the coordinates, Owen?
Impressive entrance as usual.
Nice to be appreciated.
Don't sell yourself short, mate. Cypher couldn't ask for a better partner.
You could ask, but not many of us left.
The relay's
Just for the
flight away.
for the sake of doing.
Easy contract so far.
Easy keeps you alive.
Wouldn't call this.
Let's go ahead and shout out everybody over the last week that has supported old twitch.tv/pressxalex. We will start
We can enjoy
with
the
thanking
gorgeous
Jake
Sylvie Bastion
for
has to
subscribing
Flying around it is even better.
for a better Twitch. We want
Now
to
I'm
thank
jealous.
Knighted
offer.
Ace.
Sitting here in the fort.
Let's see. I want to thank Lord Chungus. These aren't working. There they are. And then we want to thank J Hacker Inc., This is Chris, CUSU Got That, Blank Stare KY, and Mama Werecat for subscribing on twitch.tv/pressxalex. Thank you all so much. These are going to roll for a little bit. And let's get this back to going. Ooh. Okay, so that is a thing. Okay, so it's more of a hover. Dive steeply article. Oh.
There's the relay. Just needs a hard reset.
A choo-choo from Breath of the Wild is juicy. I think Ditto is greasy. Thank you! Ditto is Grease Boy. Hashtag Ditto is Grease Boy.
This should get the early warning network back up. Good, that did it. You'll need to manually check the sensors now. First one's nearby. Oh, maybe grab some supplies before you go.
I definitely found where the best part of the game is.
I'm going into the ravine.
Oh, there's the first sensor. I need you to access it.
Oh God, I did both.
Stick close so I can get a reading on the shaper energy. Hang on. I'm detecting movement. Looks like scorpions.
Scorpions are riled up.
When aren't they? Probably haven't tasted fresh freelancer in a while.
Won't be today.
Aha! Convince them.
Ah, God.
Hang in there. I'm still waiting for a reading. Almost got it. Sorry, you need to stay near the sensor so I can get a reading.
Oh, fuck off. Don't give me that shit.
Alright, readings are coming through.
Fucking
It's
Owen.
mostly normal.
Mostly? This is the early warning system. If it's detecting something,
Yeah, no sign of shaper energy.
Okay,
Head to the next
still
sensor.
moving straight. That's how that works. And that's not well. Really, really like the way the actual surfaces look. Like they've built a gorgeous looking world at first blush. I don't know how well that carries over the rest of the way, obviously. But just kind of looking at everything. It's very pretty. Flying, getting the hang
Oh,
of.
waterfall ahead if you want to cool your suit.
handy in a pinch.
Like, there's no pop-in, really. Like, if it
Coming up on the
happens,
next
it's from a
sensor.
distance.
Check it out for me, will you?
Why do I want to kill these things immediately?
Wait there while I get a reading.
No sign of scorpions, at least. They're aggressive today.
Oh, okay, they're taking a nap. No, of course, no scorpions. What is it, gonna be some giant Geel monster?
Owen, what's going on?
What do you got?
Why are all the birds leaving?
I'm
And
working
why
on
are all the birds leaving? Owen, why are all the birds leaving?
reading. Not good. Possible shaper energy.
Owen.
Get to the next sensor. We can narrow it down.
Birds might have had the right idea.
Yeah, why don't you go be a bird? Probably pays more than being a freelancer. Oh.
Owen, how bad could this get?
You were in the heart of rage, weren't you?
Don't even think it.
See these
Speed.
ruins? There's a theory a shaper relic flipped gravity for a day.
Uh-huh. Well, on my watch.
Okay, so there's a nice little ledge grab. That's cool. It's weird
Our
that there's
sensors nearby.
does not seem there's
Start
there's
going.
I
any
see them. Vibrators. We still need to get a reading.
like meter for the flight or the sprint. It's just always oh god. Well, let me get this
Hang
going.
in there, your javelin can take
Please.
some heat. Mostly.
And when it can't,
You'll know it.
Oh, we just got a whole bunch of bird boys. Pop, 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 pop. That's one.
how's it fair that these things fly and breathe fire?
Two.
Spawn of some
How
nasty
about fuck some
shaper relic.
birds up
Well,
today?
crazy
Fuck some
soon. The shapers
birds
have all
up
sorts of
today.
tricks up their sleeves.
Pop,
But you
pop,
do
pop,
too.
pop, pop.
Use your whole arsenal.
I have bad aim. Pop, pop, pop. Woo, buddy. Where's that coming from?
They're persistent, I'll give them that.
Poke a wyvern and one of you will end up dead. Or barbecue.
I like that they explode. That's an interesting decision.
Oh crap.
What?
Shaper energy off the charts. An unstable relic in the area. The bad one. I've got a probable location.
On it.
And there's no actual like button to pick stuff up. You just run over it and you're good. It's kind of convenient.
You'll need to go underwater.
Oh shit.
Watertight seals are holding. Shall I call in more freelancers?
No time. We can't risk this getting worse. Here we go.
Shaper ruins. We're on the right trail.
Looks like an echo lock we need to open.
I've dealt with these. Look around at the floating lights. They're the echoes. Grab them and bring them to the door. Your javelin can hold 3 at a time.
What? Say move around in the floating lights, right? That's what. Can you please relay that message? I feel like I missed that. Whoop. Oh, no, that's not. Echoes. Oh.
That's it. A fragment of Anthem energy gone astray. You're getting the hang of it. You'll need more.
Bonk.
It's working.
Okay.
But you know
Okay.
This way. You'll need
This is a
more
little
echoes.
two-step process. And I'm dumb.
Got one.
That makes 3.
Found another one.
Alright. Ash 4. Where's numero 5?
That should be enough. See
Let's
if the
deliver
door
that
opens.
baby. Yeah, how do you like your eggs fertilized?
Ha! That did it. Grit. Impressive. Even for a shaper ruin.
What's it for?
Raise a mountain, carve out. an
What's it
ancient
for?
Some new monstrosity.
There has to be some reason for it all.
It's the riddle of our world. And this one's waking up. I detect intense energy deeper in.
A shimmy, shabba, shimmy, whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you.
What's all this?
Got me. Painful looking. It's never been Matt.
Do a barrel roll.
Careful.
Woo.
Too much of that and you'll overload.
Woo! Woo! Oh.
Damn! Javelin overloaded. Hang on. I'll reset.
What? What just happened?
Oi, watch it!
Oh, I'm supposed to dodge these guys. Oops.
Yikes!
I've lost flight control.
I'm trying to reset. Hang on.
Bob.
Oh, good. It's just water.
No win.
Controls restored. You're back. That's the relic up there. Big one too. You'll need to silence it.
Where do I start?
Some echoes have shaken loose. Find them and get them back in place.
This seems like
A lot colder.
Yes.
Go.
very
Know the drill,
tedious
you'll need
work.
more.
Yes, I knew I saw one in here.
What's the relic doing?
I can't tell, but the energy pocket's getting bigger. Something's forming in there.
What is it?
I mean, anything is possible. Look at the water.
Hey,
It's
Monty,
going
thank you for
backwards.
subscribing on Twitch. I appreciate it. I don't know why I keep saying on Twitch. It's like a weird force of habit. It's like, it's pretty much all I'm streaming on anymore. I don't know why I keep going on Twitch. Bro, you gotta, like, swim through this thing, please, for the sake of Christmas, like, or something. Thank you. That's 3. Can drop them off over at this here bean pod. Pashoo.
It's working. Keep the echoes coming and it will collapse the energy pocket.
That's one. Oh god, that's a wall. It's very dark in here.
Pure creation, something totally new forming.
New and dangerous.
There's another
All
one.
the shapers. It's still amazing.
You're gonna fly through the waterfall. That DB to cool off and extend flight time. Shoo. Alright, that's 5. Where does baby make 3? Into the bean pod. Boom. Alright, there he is. Right down that road. Hold on, my friend. Alright, chill for a second. Did we get it? Did I pick it up? Is that the little thing in my butt? Alright. I just love that little launch. So that smooth.
There, last echo.
This definitely has some
That
fucking
should silence it.
early game Andromeda vibes where it's just a lot of like busy work. It's probably the best way to describe it. Like it's just
I see.
straight up fucking busy work.
You've got company.
Oh, I was frozen. What? Is that a horse?
Anything yet?
I'm thinking.
Yeah, God, get away from me, horse dog.
All right, hang in there. I might have an idea. Just give me a second.
You just say 50 seconds like I got that time? Like he's just like, yeah, just hold on for less than a minute, but more than 40.
Grab them and put them back together. Oh,
You kidding me? More
fundraising
busy
for more
work?
companies on the way.
Why?
Go. Now
You
carry
cannot
over
fly while
and
carrying
put it in
objects, and then like, why am I?
place. Now the others.
God.
Keep at it and you'll survive this. Almost certainly.
This is just straight up fucking busy work. Like this is just, let's just throw a bunch at you at once.
Something in there's growling.
Did I pick it up? Did I grab it? I guess. Hey, my thoughts so far, it's very early. Like, this is still
There's something. Has teeth.
early in game, you know? Like, in terms of, like, there's some weird shit, for real, as you just saw me get frozen.
Nimble. Move around.
But it's, there's certain things about it I like. I've talked a lot about how much I do not like the actual damage interface. I just think it's very plain and very just very hackneyed looking kind of UI. But
Size is the real
What's that?
there's some cool shit. Like flying feels good. The gunplay feels okay. It feels all right.
Careful. Anything's possible.
I do not give a fuck about this story at all right now.
No idea where he went, which isn't as lucky as the
But it's one of those where I bet the lore is really cool because it's BioWare and BioWare is good at that sort of world building. But
They all are. Indecipherable puzzles that only make sense
I don't know.
No, I
It's
mean,
definitely a
there's ice
thing.
jamming it up.
We're out of time. Silence it.
I'm trying to.
Well, nobody's up here. It's an R6.
It's not working.
Oh, put it back into it.
Got it.
Gunplay feels okay. It's a little stiff. it's if that's like your biggest reticence, I think you could probably acquiesce a little bit of it. I'm definitely more like, you know, concerned like, okay, am I going to get invested in this in any remote fashion? It's the gunplay's a little stiff, but it's adequate, I guess.
I'm on my way.
I kind of feel like that's how I'm going to feel most of the time. Oh no. Oh, your opening title screen was framey. Come on. Come on, BioWare. Like, okay, so that was the opening of the game. That's your prologue kind of to this deal. Not interested. This seems so far like it's very early. This is, you know, very top, you know, toppest of the top here. It's 40 minutes in. I'm not hooked by any stretch of the imagination. Now we're going to get into the menu interfaces and this kind of stuff, the more as a service aspect. But I don't know. So you can definitely tell where, like, this was a lot of like, hey, lift this from Destiny. Okay, pilot level increased. The selection is available to choose one of currently locked core javelins. Okay. Okay. Oh, so now I can go through my loot. Let's see. Shotgun, marksman rifle. That's a little out of my... This is what I'm running with currently, the Cloudburst. I like the damage is okay. Rounds per minute, ammo, optimal range. Defender. I can salvage one of them. Nope. Oh, that's the level. That's not the quantity. Whoops. Looks like I'm using the Defender then. Oh, I'm sad. Jesus. Wyvern. Where have I heard a wyvern before? That's definitely used in something else. Winged two-legged dragon with a barbed tail. Okay, that's just a thing. It has its own Wikipedia page. It's there's also a safety and security risk management experts company based out of... See, where is Wyvern Limited based out of? 267 area code? Okay. Since you're being cagey with the Philadelphia. Wyvern, safety and security risk experts. Just so you know. So yeah, it's a common tongue for a dragon. Got it. Got it. I'm not even interested in doing this at this point. Like, put this at the beginning, please. But I get it. Okay, select a face for your pilots. Set your call sign. Oh, good. So right now he just looks like Zac Efron. Like, do I just get these generic appearances? Like, I don't understand. Ugh. Okay, I guess we'll go this. It's just select and start playing. There's no other... Man. Oh my god. So I guess we'll go with this person. Oh, okay. Oh, I just missed some stuff. Maybe I can change that later. I do not know. Like, I like this stuff. I like the first-person stuff.
Tarsus, the last stop on the Bastion frontier.
If it isn't my favorite freelancer. I hear you've been busy.
Ah, you know how it is, Zoe. Another day, another disaster averted.
What have you done this time?
Nothing.
What team? I don't
Probably.
follow. Did I miss something? Did I say something out loud that I don't remember saying within the last, like, 35 seconds?
Something wrong?
No, not wrong. More like fun. Drop on by whenever.
Okay. It's a cortex instead of a codex. Okay, oh, High School. Yeah, that is not one I picked up on. Sold a lot of High School Musical for the Wii in the old GameStop days, but never took part in watching it. You said what team? Wildcats. I was like, oh, Philadelphia, Villanova. They're in Pennsylvania, right? I think, right? Is Villanova in Pennsylvania? They're the Wildcats. I know that. I don't remember if they're in Pennsylvania or not.
Big job, yes?
I've made so many terrible drinking games in my life. So many that could result in alcohol poisoning. One surrounding a Sega Master System game.
It's warbling, right?
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
You gotta look past the numbers for once in your life. Something is off. The connection is a bit fuzzy.
How do you quantify fuzzy?
You don't quantify fuzzy. You don't measure it. You don't count it. It's nothing like that. It's a feeling.
Everything okay here, Owen?
Yeah, well, on your last mission, I noticed that the cipher chair was giving off some very strange feedback.
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
Phillies fan? Nah, baby. This is Cincinnati. This is Reds country.
And perform a full protocol inspection on this unit.
You know what? No. And there, I'm not gonna have any of the what team no hit you in the playoffs and it's the Phillies. I know the answer. This is Reds country,
Why are
though.
you always stirring
You
up
better
trouble?
What are you
recognize.
talking about? I've just done her a massive favor. You've got no idea how boring it is being a Fort Cipher. She does not get to work with a freelancer. She does not get to see the world.
Oh shit,
Because
Yosemite!
I'm
Thank you
the
for
judge of pirates.
subscribing.
No,
Yeah,
you know what she gets to
subscribing
do? She
on
gets to
Twitch Prime.
relay
I
official
appreciate that so
messages
much.
Back and forth to ciphers at the Capitol day after
Braves
day
fan.
after
Okay.
day.
Some people like boring.
Okay.
Not everyone's cut out to be a freelancer.
Acceptable.
So you have said. But you have to admit.
We'll forgive
that
John
last
Rocker.
mission would have gone better with a partner.
I have a partner. You. Every good javelin pilot needs
Oh
a sidekick.
shit, I appreciate that.
Look, if I had a suit of my
Since
own,
I'm not a
I'd
Phillies
be
fan,
out
kind
there
of
in
funny
the
doesn't
field
need
with
you
you.
Prime
Down your
sub.
boosters, hotshot. With
They're
more
not
training,
Phillies
you get
fans
your
either.
chance
They're
at promise.
Giants fans.
Fine. Not like we could afford a spare suit anyway. Job board is empty.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Yeah, John Rocker shouldn't have happened.
Do you ever regret missing out on the glory days? Back when freelancers were treated like heroes. Contracts would just fall into their laps. Everywhere they went, they were given respect. And free sandwiches.
Free
Fuck
sandwiches.
yeah.
Yeah, haven't had my lunch
Fuck
yet, so
yeah.
nothing.
Why are you
We're on a
questioning
tight
it?
budget.
Why
Budget
you
is
take
for
the
sandwiches.
Italian sub,
probably
you
right.
take the beef
You know what?
sandwich, you
Why
take
don't
the
you,
turkey
head over
nut,
to the
you
forge,
take that hot
pick
ham
it
and
up clean
cheese.
up, so we're ready to roll if a contract does fall into our laps.
Free sandwiches? Question mark. Sorry, Cimmerian Twitch. Sandwiches. Daily trials, weekly trials, monthly trials. So these are your... Okay. Add to Cortex. Instruments left behind by the Shapers when they abandoned the world they'd created. Varying in shape, size, and purpose, relics are powered by the Anthem of Creation and are commonly believed to be the very tools that constructed the world. If an activated relic becomes overwhelmed by the Anthem, it creates a cataclysm, often causing fragments to break off the relic. Lancers have discovered through trial and error that returning these fragments to their rightful place can, in some cases, silence a relic. Yo, sandwiches are the best. Weather phenomenon. Jack, has anybody asked Yarrow about the sky thing? I mean, he has to know, right? A freelancer as old as him? He's seen a zillion cataclysms and weird shaper things by now. It's creeping me out. If there's a way to silence or get rid of whatever that is, I want in. Or at least I want to hear about it afterward. In the Enclave. Indoors. With no view of the sky. Eilers. I like this little bustling hedgerow of people. I like that the javelin's just straight up
You
like
need something?
a god of
talking
some
about?
kind.
I just got a message from you saying to meet you at the forge.
I didn't send any. Why would I want to meet up here? Something's not right.
We need you to speak in private. My name is Tassin.
Do you always travel with a security escort?
Not always. The Sentinels have their uses.
Well, you make a hell of an entrance, I'll give you that.
I have a contract for you, freelancer.
I like to know who I'm working for before I take a job.
Really? From what I hear, two of you will take about any job you can get these days.
What's the job?
An Arcanist has gone missing.
Missing? I thought Arcanists just hung out in labs studying Shaper relics.
Matthias Sumner was investigating some relics at a ruin near the fort. I need you to find him and bring him back home safe.
If he's still alive.
No one knows more about the dangers of Shaper artifacts. I'm confident that knowledge and his own resourcefulness will keep him alive until you find him. What do you say, freelancer? We'll make it worth your while.
Owen? Looks like the freelancer's right again. Well, us anyway.
Excuse me, I just got to... That is excellent. I will go and run my diagnostics. Let me know when you're ready to leave. It was a pleasure.
On behalf of myself and Matthias, thank you for doing this.
Okay, and if I have...
Find Matthias. Trust me, I'm a person you want to know.
Okay, we're figuring out a common balance here between the FMVs and the game. This is all trial and error. I liked doing that. I think that's going to be a thing that sticks. You don't talk during the movie, right? Now, this is one thing I'm going to say about the UI that bothers me. Is to repair stuff and a lot of other things, it's hold square. For a lot of this other stuff that feels like it'd be a hold command, it's a tap command, and it's really throwing me off because I keep holding square, holding X when I should just be tapping it, and it's off. It feels weird that I'm not holding things for times that like the pressure feels like it should be a hold and not a touch. It's a very peculiar thing I can't put into words, but like I think if you played it and you're like me up here, it would translate better for you. Tessin has given you resources to replace your old javelin. Choose carefully. You'll be using this suit until new javelin classes become available at level 8, even if you restart the game. Storm. The Storm is the latest in javelin design, using ember cord seals to harness the power of the elements. Its ability to float above combat compensates for its light armor. Operated by a skilled lancer, this javelin's lightning, ice, and other elemental attacks make it invaluable against the Dominion. Tempted Ranger seems like what I'm rolling with now. Commonly used by frontline fighters, this reliable javelin has well-rounded offensive and defensive capabilities due to an even balance of armor and speed. I like that. The Ranger's propulsion pack can launch quick air strikes on unsuspecting foes, as well as navigate challenging terrain during exploration. the Colossus. This heavily armored javelin is a cornerstone of human society and is used in various occupations, including industrial work, deep-sea diving, and heavy transport. Though slower than other models, this javelin can withstand a punishing amount of damage in battle. You can count on the Colossus, a line of dispersed threats. Okay. Interceptor. This is probably going to be one I roll with. I'm not going to lie. It's already so cool. It's already so cool. Created by a scout suit for an explorative and diplomatic missions, the Interceptor is the most agile and acrobatic javelin a Lancer can find. Lightning fast, close-range attacks combined with specialized weaponry will throw... Okay, seriously? I was a Vanguard in Mass Effect? Fuck yeah, Interceptor. Boom. I don't care. See, I hold this one. I tapped it when I'm supposed to hold it. God damn it. Thanks, sweet as fuck. Like, why wouldn't I pick that?
Sounds deadly.
It is, especially when you consider its advanced weaponry. Our agents have found its stealth abilities invaluable in delicate situations. But be careful. Great speed comes at a price. Lighter armor.
Good to know.
I'm interested in what you can accomplish with the Interceptor.
All right. Ooh, buddy. We're going to customize the poop out of this. Use the loadout tab to change weapons. Interceptor is one of the hardest jets. Then let's go. I'm all for a challenge. You're looking at one of the most average people on the planet. So, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm excited. Thank you for the heads up, though. The hype is on. Use the loadout tab to change weapons, parts, and gear. Create custom loadouts in the Javelin menu triangle. Press X on unlock tabs to switch your equipment. L to move the camera. Circle to move the suit. Zoom in or out. Weapons. Slot 2 is locked. Roll with a fulcrum. There's multiple slot equip items. Press X to choose a slot. This equipment is javelin specific. Press X if you want to equip. Compare current equip. Okay, so this is what I'm rolling with then. Also, Cimmerian, I appreciate how looming you were and ominous you were with the mention of how I will see. I like that. That's what I like to see in this chat. Is looming, ominous, not threats, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Spin shards to unlock stuff. All right, so we'll just go with this boy as is. Look at that. I mean, it already looks tight. Like, he's just all up in there. We're going to climb in its back. I would definitely be too big for that thing. Like, hands down. You mean interceptors. Okay, shit. Okay, so we got like an expert in the chat then, yeah? So, how are you feeling about this 5 months down the road since its release? Like, are you still super into it? Like, if you're maining stuff and are you taking it online? Like, what's your take on it so far? I'm genuinely interested because, like, right now I'm middling. I'm like hovering, and I'm like, if someone like gun to my head was like, judge the first 45 minutes of this game, I'd be like, it's a 6.5. But I want to know how you're feeling about it, 5 months later, since you clearly, I mean, obviously have more time in this than I do. Okay. Let's get back. Oh, wait. That was the minute I thought I paused it. Burp, burp. And see, that was the time I held X when I felt like I should have tapped it. Set another mission. Why would I want to set another? I just want to do this mission. These are all locked. Okay, expedition map tutorial. To play a mission or enter a stronghold or free play, select the icon. Love the game. We're all just waiting for more content. The prologue story is okay, but not ground shaking. However, Cimmerian coming in with more looming. I like this. You're like the king of ellipsis. Squad leaders can access all missions available to squad members. Caution may contain missions you have not completed. Missions from friends will appear in your map. Jump and help in. The game opens up after the story ends. Okay, well, Cataclysm probably drops next week. What's up, Kodaris? How are you doing? Yeah, like, I'm just... I want this. Like, I'm a fucking BioWare mark. Like, just straight up. Like, if they... I don't... Dragon Age 2, I feel like, was the last BioWare game I didn't buy physically. Like, I still have, like, physical copies of a ton of BioWare games laying around. And Sonic Brotherhood, I don't have that one anymore. But I want this game to do well. And it's not like in spite of EA. It's not in spite of anything like that. I love BioWare. I love Casey Hudson. I love that team. Like, the Mass Effect trilogy means so much to me as just as a person and as a gamer and everything else. And so it's one of those where, like, I want this to do well. I want this to be successful. But it's just there's silence on it. And I hope this works out. Because if it works out, this is the best $11 I've ever spent, $10 or whatever. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I think if there's anybody that can No Man's Sky a situation outside of Hello Games, it's clearly fucking BioWare. It's just, I don't know how much support they have behind them from their publisher, if that makes sense. Review mission, difficulty level, and privacy settings are 3. Last acquired mission automatically selected. Invite players. Launch mission by pressing square. Okay. Let's hit privacy settings. Just because you've selected the public setting. This is the best way to experience Anthem. The public setting allows other players to... Fuck it. Y'all, if you want to jump in, OWL-X. I don't have a headset. I don't chat. I don't got any of that going on. But OWL-X if you play on PS4. Difficulty, we'll roll normal. Sure. Kodaris says, I think it's exactly that score you gave it with a 6.5, but hopefully Cataclysm, at least for those 8 weeks, pushes it to a 7.5 or an 8. There's just no end game at the moment. With an okay story, also a comical ending for all the wrong reasons. Man, a comical ending for the wrong reasons? I don't know if I'm ready for that. So, if you're new, and I know some of you are, if this is your first time, the last 4 or 5 weeks. Sorry, Kodaris. We got a staunch caps lock rule on this. I'm very anti caps lock. I think you can capitalize like caps lock like 3 words and I'll let it slide. I'm not sure yet. I'm still working that one out. But you shall say no more. Okay, got it. So it's if you're new as this continues to load, the last 5 or so weeks, I'd say. Oh my God. Look at him bouncing. He's ready for a fight. He's going to throw some spinning back fists and head kicks. It's a thing where we're in a dry period of games. There's not a whole lot of new things coming out. And it's like indie stuff and whatever. But like I have no fault against that if you're listening to my show. It's just a dry thing. There's not anything I'm really excited for until like Man of Medan and on August 30th. So I'm trying out stuff that's either been in the backlog for a minute and trying to find that next game to play, right? And so it's been this big toss-up. I played Yakuza off stream. I love that. I'm still like, I need to get back to that. I've got Yakuza in the works. I've got Battlefront 2. I've got now this, Titanfall, Doom. And I'm trying to figure out what's my game. Like, what is the thing I'm going to play roll credits on? I've still got Chapter 3 of the Spider-Man City That Never Sleeps DLC. And I'm trying to find that game. I want to find that one that gets its hooks in me. And right now, it's definitely Titanfall. And it's definitely Titanfall. It's definitely Doom. But I also want to finish the 3rd chapter of Spider-Man. So it's a big mix of things. But I'm trying to find that game. Like, what's going to be my game, you know? Not there yet. Yosemite says so dry. I'm playing Messenger and replaying Gears. We're playing Gears for Gears 5. Time to get destroyed during the tech test this weekend. Titanfall 2 and Doom are so. Dude, I love both of them right now, and like all I can think about is like getting back into the two of them. But there's also still I love cycling through these games right now. I love just like dipping my feet in so many different waters, right? Having my hand in so many different pots and spinning so many different plates. And yeah, it's overwhelming, and it's kind of like I've got to eventually pick one, but like this has been really nice. Like I complained a lot at the start of the year when we launched the PlayStation Forecast 2.0. I complained that everything started becoming work. Everything stopped feeling like choice. It stopped feeling fun in terms of like playing games. I bit off more than I can chew, and this is exactly what I wanted. And it bums me out. It took me like 6 months to get here, but where I can just fucking play whatever and not feel like I got to play the latest whatever or the biggest whatever. Like, yeah, I want to play the Division 2 more. I want to try Destiny 2 since it's free to play. There's so much stuff I still want to do, but like right now, nothing feels like I have to. And so it's been great to like kind of reach into my Mary Poppins bag of games and just be like, yeah, fuck it. Why not? Why not play this? Like I have Valkyria Chronicles Remastered I want to do. I've got the South Park DLC. There's so much. Why not play it? You know? Everything's going to be there, except unless you're PT. Unless you still have PT installed. All launchy. But, yeah, it's a good time. I really like this right now. It's a good period.
Destroy any hives that pop up, that can cut off reinforcements.
Hives mean more scars. Got it.
For real, I think it's just a good year to chip away at the backlog. Because it's not like...
Still working on it.
You know, right now it's a thing where, you know, it's July and there's not like a clear-cut game of the year yet. Where like, you know, at this point we're like, okay, it's definitely going to be God of War. We just have to wait for Red Dead to kind of see, you know. But right now, like, there's definitely a clear favorite. And this is just like there's a few, but there's nothing crazy. There's nothing sure yet, and that's what I really like about this right now.
Make sure you destroy any hives you see.
Yeah, dude, the holiday looks real rough. Like, I keep getting more excited for Fallen Order. Like I said, top of the list right now is Man of Medan, but like, there's still a lot we got to get through.
We have to get on those scar hives quickly.
How's EA's version of LimeWire going? It's somewhere between Soulseek and BearShare. Started the game right at the beginning of Cataclysm starting things. Hey, you know what? Better time to get me in, you know? Like, it's all good. I'm just, you know, I'm excited to be here alive and such. I'm gonna help these people. Doing hood rat stuff with my friends. I'm not a fan of this gun. Real talk.
Matthias, where are you?
He didn't hear you, but I think I found another camp.
Okay, let's go. Hear anything else,
Orb.
Matthias?
Nothing. I just lost the radio signal. We need signal booster. Wait, found one. Got a bunch of scars. I've never seen this much scar activity. What is going on?
I don't know, but it's not a good sign.
Okay, so that's how that looks.
More scars incoming. Looks like they're using gates. I hate those. Very unfair.
More. Get back here. You're not taking my dinner. Try pressing some. Are you talking like dodge? Are you talking like triangle? Talking like reload? L3? R3?
Signal booster is working.
I've only got so many buttons.
Matthias? He still can't hear us.
I've got a location.
And plus, it feels like all these other people here just want to do the game for me. Oh shit, this chat's gotta go. Hold on 1 second. Oh, no, that still feels like it's moving.
The Arcanist is not at the camp. Wait! I have an idea. That's the radio we were following. The scars were taking it apart. We fixed that. I bet we reached Matthias.
Yeah.
What's happening with the scars? Something has them enraged. Seems to be the last of the scars. Let's fix that radio.
What needs to happen?
Get me into the access panel, I'll do the
Oh, what?
rest.
Oh, no, you don't. I'm gonna press the button. Yeah.
Access panel open.
That was all me.
Starting repairs.
That doesn't look like a repair.
Would you just let me? Oh, damn it! Hang on, we've got company.
Can it be fixed?
Yes, of course. Just deal with the scars, I'll figure it out.
I'm just poking around, bro.
Don't like that.
Oh, damn. We've got a big one. Focus on the big guy. Watch out for the flamethrower.
Ugh. He's got shit on his back. It's explosive. Let me have it.
Looks like we scared them off. Let's take care of the rest and get back to the radio. Okay, I think I got it.
Are you sure?
Mostly sure. It's working. I've got a location. Patching Matthias through.
I'm calling anyone in the area. I need help.
Let me see
There
here.
are
Can I get
scars
in?
everywhere.
It works! Matthias, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank goodness. There's no time. I'm hiding, but the scars are searching. I can see
There
them.
we go.
You must hurry.
Just hang on. We're coming.
No. Mm-hmm. Communication menu, speakers, VoIP. We're gonna have to work on that later. Hey, no worries. For someone that hangs their hat on being the remarkably average gamer, not really, really just remarkably average, just in all accounts, right? Like,
I'm here. Getting a read on his radio signal. Are you okay?
take any help I can get.
You see that ramp up ahead? The one with the statue? Head up
Oh shit.
What about scars near you? See anything?
Got a few spots of trouble. Near misses. They're quite relentless. Wait, what's this? Got some canisters. Could be useful.
Don't try anything dangerous.
Not to worry. It'll be a contained explosion.
I think you better hurry.
Oh, dang. No.
Dealing with some scars ahead. Well, less for the
Oop.
thighs. That's good.
Playing
Guys,
with other
if
people
you
was
stand,
a
I'm hoping
mistake. I've lost my friends.
I don't see no guys. Oh, whoa. Oh gosh.
Alright, yeah, this has gotta go. 1 second.
There.
No.
All set. Time for a field test.
What's happening? Matthias?
It worked. Small
Oh
drop,
my
the
gosh.
scars walked
How do I get this turned off, yo?
Horribly at low health. Oh gosh. These are you dudes. Oh my god, dang it.
Okay, how do I?
Bro! Thank you,
Yeah.
dude.
Nope. Sorry, dude. But, like, don't feel like
More
it's
incoming.
anything
Watch those
personal.
hives.
Because, like, I was going to mute myself, too, but I can't. Okay, so how? Yeah, I'm trying to disconnect. I thought it'd be all right to be like, yeah, sure, but I didn't know I was gonna get like so fucking separated. So that's what I'm trying to figure out is like where I need to go to get that turned off, because that ain't me. So if someone could help me out and get these socials things to track your progress to the game, yeah, that doesn't help me. Nope. That's just me. Settings, audio VoIP. Enable or disable voice chat with other players. Off. So how do I stop playing the game online with other people? That's the thing I'm trying to get to. I don't mind if they're talking. I just don't want them to be here. Because now I've already. Let's see if I can't get back on track.
Let's see to those scars. You got it?
Yeah. Oh, cool. We'll just hang out. We'll just hang out for 5 seconds. Oh, I have to finish the mission and leave it. Okay, we're just gonna give this the 2 seconds it needs. Cool, so noted that I'm not doing that again unless y'all want to play or something. That's why I don't play games online. I'm sure it is, and I'm sure it is easier with other people. It's just ain't me. At least not with people I don't like regularly communicate with. I'm just getting tossed into it, you know. I thought I'd give it a shot. That's what all the kids are doing, you know. Stay in my bag.
Matthias, give me an update.
I think I see them. Just a minute. I'm okay. Haven't been this far into the ruins.
Just stay ahead of them. I'm nearly there.
We've reached the tunnel.
You're close. Main chamber just ahead. It's incredible.
Hey, Richie Boy 19970. Thank you for following.
Matthias has been busy.
I appreciate that so much.
Last hurrah. I'm out of surprises, freelancer.
Stay put. I'll keep him off you.
Much appreciated.
Oh, goo boy. Oh yeah, give me the gurgles. Where's the sauce? Give me the sauce. Yeah, no sauce. I'm doing well, Richie. How are you doing?
Scars have too many ways to add to their numbers if needed.
Oh, congratulations, everybody. Give it up for Richie in the chat for finishing college. That's a big deal. Oh, that's...
Be careful. I'm trying.
Oh, so these are bad. That's what's going on. Bad things. Get out of here, idiot. Shit.
How did you make them so mad, Matthias?
I don't know. Never seen them like this.
I thought that was one of my guys. Now I'm embarrassed. Oh! Thank you. Going back to college for your master's, Codaris. Look at you. Look at the big brain on Codaris, everybody. Oh, did I get a sleep? Oh, look at that. What are you going to give me?
Scar heavies. Could use some help.
Yeah, give me the sauce. I'm on fire. I'm remaining on fire. I'm still on fire, y'all. Still on fire.
I don't care what its name is.
Taking them all for the team. I feel like I've made him very mad. Does not seem like a necessary time for this. Give me your pudding. How do I put this away? Oh, 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 oh.
That thing just didn't die. What the hell?
The Scar leader's down. Let's clean up the rest of them now, shall we?
Sorry, y'all. I know I am behind on the chat. I'm going to get with y'all in just a second. Ugh. Pocket sand.
Scar's out of the way. Someone
Well, congratulations again, Richie. Sounds like you were just having a banner day, my man.
I think we're done. What do I say?
Hey, Scars. I don't know what to think. Arcanists and Scars often clash over Shaper sites, but nothing like this.
Because we grinded the same thing
Must
over and
tell
over. I
Tacit.
think if I were to play
Please.
through the game again, I
need
would
to
do
return
it
to
solo.
Fort Tarsus.
Can take time to take the story and pull from the. Yeah, and that's how I feel. Okay, I just cool, so I can bounce these fools. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting, you know, where like if I'm playing with other people, clearly you see how far behind I fall. So I know I shouted out here Brewmate earlier. And this thing is awesome. It's like a little, it's a can holder from a beer, but it's also got this little like pop-up adapter right here, so I can slide bottles in, which is nice, and it's like a little booster for the can. The issue I have with it, and it keeps it incredibly cold. This is not an ad, but I love this thing a lot. My wife got it for me for Christmas. The thing about it is it's got some heft to it. It's a weighty little boy, and I'm gonna switch this over. It's a weighty guy, and the issue is the beer is empty. Well, the beer is empty as it trickles through my chin beard. But this has got so much weight to it that it fools me into thinking that I've still got something to work with. It's not here for it, you know? It's deceptive. Still love it though. Shout out to Brewmate. Out of Battlefront 2, Titanfall 2, and Anthem, which so far is your favorite? Highly recommend. Oh, not even a question, Titanfall 2. If we're just going on story, I can't talk about I don't know from the online play, you know? I can't really speak to that. I guess I'm going to Fort Tarsus, everybody. Battlefront, like I said, I thought the campaign started very poorly. I don't know, like I said, I will not repeat this enough. I don't know how you go from how you start a game in the Star Wars universe where you have all of this lore to work with. Never mind the retconned EU stuff pre-Disney buyout, right? You have all of this lore you can work with, and the best thing you can open up with is a stealth mission of a droid going through vents. Like, just that. In terms of the online stuff, I don't know. In terms of the loot box stuff, how that's been modified, worked with, I couldn't tell you. I'm so far removed from that at this point, with it being almost 2 years ago. Story wise on there, it never hits great. It's always okay or it's always good. If we're going with Titanfall 2, I am so fascinated by Titanfall, just as an IP, as a game, as everything. It's that verticality. It's how you can string together that sprint to that wall run to the jump to the double jump, like the jump dash kind of deal, and then how you can like manipulate where you land and how that's going to impact how you may attack somebody, right? Like you've got these infinite possibilities that you can kind of like analyze a space, and it's in that way, it's like Mirror's Edge the shooter, where you can kind of string together some cool moves and end up doing something kind of cool pretty unintentionally. In terms of this is just, I don't know, man. It's aspects of The Division, it's aspects of Destiny, it's aspects of Dragon Age and Mass Effect, but I feel like it's all of that divided by 4. Like, at the expense of all of those things being pulled together. All of those things got pulled together. And that's the frustrating part so far. And this is still very early. I don't know. I could fall in love with this world and everything like that, but aspects of it, if we're juxtaposing Titanfall to Anthem to Battlefront, I would say Titanfall is a fucking runaway. Richie says, I just bought Anthem, but unfortunately none of my friends play it. Yeah, I mean, I don't play a whole lot of stuff online. This is just pure brand tribalism to BioWare. It was $14 at Best Buy. Gamers Club Unlocked for a while. I still have it. It was like 10 and some change, and I got a steelbook out of it. So whatever. And it's the Legion of Dawn edition, like it's the semi fancy one. But Titanfall 2 story gets crazy too. Have you played it more? I haven't yet. I got bitten by the old art bug. I kind of just got this weird sort of a rare instance where I get kind of inspired to make some shit. So I've been doing that. Titanfall 2 or Mass Effect Andromeda, kind of unfair question since they're so different. Yeah, I mean, I think if you're gonna draw comparisons, I would say between Anthem and Mass Effect Andromeda, and I would still say for the small amount of time I spent in Mass Effect Andromeda, because the problem... Okay, so let's backtrack for a second. The problem I had with Mass Effect Andromeda was I literally took out Horizon Zero Dawn after platinuming it and put it Mass Effect Andromeda in. That was where I fucked up. Then I didn't like the character I picked, and everything felt just ham-fisted and like kind of half-assed in this weird way. The thing with Titanfall 2 is it's fucking clean. It's polished. It has that it's, you know, when people say you cook with love, the food tastes better. Titanfall 2 is a game that feels like it was cooked with love. Like you can feel it in there. And then with Mass Effect Andromeda, like I said, like something about it just turned me off. And I don't know if it's my ardent love for the Mass Effect trilogy, but just something about it when I got in there, I was like, okay, this feels a lot like Star Trek. That's pretty fucking cool. But then, a few hours in, I was like, I don't like the way this is laid out. I don't like the maps. Or the issue was I thought in terms of open world games, Horizon's actual like controller layout was really well done. It made a ton of sense. It was super intuitive. And Mass Effect was the opposite of that, where like I would press the touchpad to bring up the map, and it's like, oh no, that's not the map. The map's start, and it's like, no, why is it start? why not just make the touchpad? It looks like a map. Just fucking make it the map. And that's where I started having problems with Mass Effect already, where I was just like, oh god, I just wish this was Horizon.
Freelancer.
Thanks for the save. That trouble was unexpected.
You often hang around outside the walls like that?
Occupational hazard, but this was different. Something's making the scars more violent.
I think it's the Dominion. We think they're back. I'm sure you must know Freelancer Yarrow.
I think Tassin's right. This feels like before the attack on Freemark.
The one that set off the Heart of Rage?
I don't really know the whole story.
I do.
Oh yeah, it's an all-time great generation, or like really, like generation, yeah. 2017, 2018, all-time great years.
Ward, Johnny, was there 10 years ago. She saw it with her own eyes. What you will already know is that Freemark was one of the great cities of Bastion. Ancient, proud, prosperous. But most important, it held the largest and greatest enclave of freelancers anywhere. The freelancers, along with the Sentinels, guardians of the walls, protected Freemark and its people from the chaos of our world. Until one day, the Dominion arrived on their doorstep. Cruel conquerors from the north. The Dominion, the Sentinels, and the Freelancers would make their claim for Freemark that day. Each group heirs in their own right to the legendary General Tarsis and her Legion of Dawn. One of our best, Freelancer Adams, led the charge as the Enclave leapt to meet the Dominion forces head-on. My Johnny says the army was massive. The Dominion was led by Dr. Harkin, a man never seen before or after that day. He came to take the city at any cost. So they fought. Outnumbered, outflanked, and outgunned. Freelancers fought. They did well for a time. But the walls of the Great Free Mark did not hold. The Dominion poured in. Adams, with many freelancers, made their last stand outside the city walls. While some, like Johnny, stayed to help who she could. When, without warning, the doomed Sentinels fell back. But now I tell you that deep in the city, Johnny discovered what the Sentinels already knew. The Dominion didn't want to destroy Freemark. They wanted to capture an ancient Shaper relic that was protected deep inside the city. The Cenotaph. It seems this Dr. Harkin believed he had created a way for the Dominion to use the Cenotaph to control the Anthem of Creation itself. Arrogance. The Anthem will not be controlled. The terrible cataclysm, which was unleashed that day, destroyed Freemark, destroyed the Dominion, destroyed everything. That cataclysm became the heart of rage. Some survived to tell the story of Freemark, but not many.
Dominion must be back for a reason.
I clearly have more intel to hunt down. Come and find me later.
Yeah, me too. I'll contact you when I have something.
I'll be in the Enclave.
Oh yeah, got a faction symbol. Access the faction system within the challenge. Just tab. Let's talk to this guy right here. What's he got to say?
Hey there. I figured you'd make your way to me soon enough. You're the new freelancer I've been hearing about.
Only the good parts.
Oh, it's all good. The fact that anybody's talking about a freelancer is even better. Name's Prospero. I'm betting you're the one I've been
Prospero.
Yeah. Why's that?
You understand being a freelancer is more than just a job. It's about pride. Pride in doing something well. Pride in your javelin.
Hasn't been much of that lately.
Intolerable. Who wants to charge into a fight looking plain and simple? What kind of statement does that make? Not when you could fly in looking like steel thunder come to life. A fistful of lightning in one hand and a hailstorm of pain in the other.
That's colorful.
Is what I do. When Lancers want to make a statement, they buy something special for their javelin. Maybe custom decals or bodywork. I'm the guy they come to. Or used to. Hasn't been any demand. The Forge can't even build anything these days. I'm hoping you can change that.
How can I help?
We need to fire it up again.
Long-winded side characters, the minus point.
And someone with the guts to collect
A lot of exposition.
You can find some.
Is that what you're getting at?
Business. We both are. I'll teach you how to craft things.
Oh,
okay,
even worse than what I was hypothesizing.
You'll need to search for Ember outside.
Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up.
Will do.
Oh my God. No, I don't want to accept an exit. I want to deny an exit. God damn it, I would regret everything. So I just want to say, real fast, I'm switching over. This is a full screen cam moment I'm bringing to y'all. I know I've done this, but it's seldom I cut into it with breaking news. I just looked at the Anthem number of players, number of people viewing Anthem right now, or viewing Anthem on Twitch, over on Twitch. We're number 3. We're the number 3 most viewed Anthem channel right now on Twitch, which isn't saying much for the Anthem viewership on Twitch, but I want to say, welcome. to the number 3 most watched Anthem channel on Twitch at 9:33 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/PressXDaleks. Teamwork makes the dream work. And because of you, we are where we are. So thank you. Let's go be the best number 3 we can. My suit is this way. Hold triangle to start expedition. I'll bite. Start a free-play game by selecting Strider icon. Explore the vast world alone or with friends. Free-play sessions are always public. Well, then I don't have much of a choice of doing it alone or with friends, do I? Invite friends to your squad on the squad page. Hey, Coderis, I can drop them when I need to, you know? Like, I know when to rouse a stirring speech. Now let me get in this butt. Change mission. I don't want to do free play. There's nothing for me to do. So it looks like I gotta do free play. End of song. Yes, yes, yes. Launch the mission. Sorry, expedition. We're gonna take this number 3 ranking to the tweets. We're going public with it. So for your actual missions, you can go to the panel to the right, select private expedition. Okay. Yeah, and that's I had that option before, and I was just like, I don't know, like it's just kind of like a weird dice roll moment where I'm just like, nobody's playing this game. But yeah, no, I know I can just click R3. I was hoping I could do it in mission and give those kids the boot, but that's where we are. And now we've got to go into obligatory multiplayer, and that sucks. But it's what it is. Is Scorpion spelled with a K because NetherRealm maybe has the trademark for being able to use Scorpion in a game? Great. Let's go collect pieces of Imbar. I want to get a running start. You guys just hang tight. Bye. I'm in a store and I'm singing. We got a little bonk. Got a little framey there. What's going on here? Yeah. Okay. Your face 394. No, your face.
Stressful. Strider, maybe. It doesn't sound good.
Well, then put it on my map, yo. Open the Cortex to track Legionnaire challenges. Bonk. I don't want to sound like a, you know, like a piss and penny here or anything like that, but it's I feel like this is the part where the game's gonna lose me, right? Is where it starts opening up and like doesn't give me like that sort of like mainline go here.com, you know, kind of thing. And it's just all like up in the air shit. So I like having that structure. I like being pushed in a direction sometimes, and when it gets to games like this, that's where it loses me, because I'm just kind of like, it's very, very easy for me to forget what I was doing because I just get distracted because I'm just like, oh, look at that plant. And then I'm flying looking at the plant, and then I'm like, fuck. So I'm supposed to go to a cortex? Mm-hmm. 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 Looking for Legionnaire challenges? I believe was what they said. Expeditions. Exploration. Weapons Master. Combat. Freelancer. Legendary Freelancer. That's not Legionnaire challenges. Journal. Strongholds. Feats of Strength. I love that he has a mailbox. That just cracks me up. They're just like, oh, hold on, let me get my messages. Fuck it. Let's just see what's going on here. Right? We got a little crosshair symbol. Let's go see what up. Come here, and it is going. It's going best it can. You know, all things considered. Figuring out the whole world here. Oh, I am being shot. Where are my friends? Everyone's abandoned me. It's so cold. I'm so lonely and scared and hungry. Oh shit, they're fucking me up. I am in uncharted waters. Die, 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 please. My suit, it burns. And I will burn with her. But I'd rather die than people not to know the places I have been. Ah, fuck. Jesus. Pounce, pounce, pounce. Yeah. No shield. Furry Wolf Life, thank you for following. Hey, Bryden, number 3. Number 3. I feel like there's like an obligatory Google Gobble I should throw in there, but it doesn't work. It's not salient to. Yo, I'm getting fucked. Run! This is not how you treat a freelancer. You know how many taxes I have to pay at the end of the year? I know about the abilities, yeah, I do need to know how the abilities work in this game. Oh shit, I'm being hit. Can like they just like not bother me for a few minutes, you know? Like I feel like I made a mistake. Coming for you, bitch. Ugh. Run! We've gone back into the heat of battle. Run! Oh, dude, no. Hold on. Okay, we're about to go full screen cam again. Let me acrobat my way out of this mess. Can they see me? This is not a background. This is not a background. This is, honest to God, the wood paneling in this basement. Like, the whole basement looks like this. And yeah, it makes for cozy stream hours for sure, but this is my whole surrounding. This is my domicile. Stop shooting at me. I'm showing off my house. I'm trying to give a tour. You're interrupting the tour. Please let me continue the tour. You've made my armor critical, and I'm unhappy about it. Now I'm back down on the ground. Your acid is a primer, so when you have... Oh my... Yo, like, here, hold on. Please just take me, Lord.
I need assistance.
Fucking God, Jesus Christ. Okay, let me... Thank you. I think it is very beautiful too. It was a big selling point on this house for me, and for my wife as well. Let's see. I've seen this game. Wood paneling is awesome. Makes combo. Okay, so your acid is primer. So when you have drenched something with it, you can melee hit it with triangle, and it makes combo reaction. Okay. Okay. When do I get biotic powers? Because I love Mass Effect so much. Now, we had a room in the house I grew up in. It was in the very, very back of the basement. It was it was wood paneled, and a lot of the stuff where we live now, where my wife and I live, it reminds me a lot of the house I grew up in. Like the windowsills are the fucking same. The basement just screams of like my favorite room in the house, stretched end to end of the basement. It's almost the same size. It's the same style. It's built almost in the same year. Like, it's really cool for me because that house doesn't exist anymore. The state came and tore it down when they expanded the highway, or expanded the main road through the city. So like, I can't go back there. I can't even go and drive down the road to be like, hey, I can't take my son to the house I grew up in, right? So for me to be able to raise him in a house that echoes so many similarities of it, it's fucking cool. It's one of those time is a flat circle kind of thing. It's cool. I love this place a lot. I really don't think I need to activate my ultimate ability, y'all. Guess we don't have much of a choice. Bomb. Tried to pull up. Ah, oh, Jesus Christ. Out of the frying pan, right? Sorry, you were probably nice. You probably had a family. It's just, it's ludonarrative dissonance. I can't do anything about it. You're probably, like, we probably could have been really good friends and talked about different shows and stuff like that, but I'm sorry, it's just you're strong sides. That's it. It's just what it comes down. In another life, in another time, we all probably could have been cool, but like I gotta kill you now, and like it's not your fault. It's not a matter of fault. It's just the moral ambiguities of war. Brother and brother, man against man, father and son. Lime green man with a grenade versus ice cream soldier from G.I. Joe. They're just kind of ganging up on me, yeah? Yeah, I want you to get back down there. Yep. Open the cortex to track Legionnaire challenges. What the fuck did you think I was trying to do before? Oh, for sure, Cat Stevens. Okay, so another thing, anecdotally, if we're just going on more, Alex talks about stuff in his love for his kid. He was a real shitty sleeper for like a fucking while. And we would actually be able to soothe him to sleep with Cat Stevens, starting with Father and Son. It was actually I think I still have his bedtime playlist from when he wouldn't go to sleep. Let me see here. It was Father and Son, Peace Train. Peace Train typically knocked him out. Then it was The Wind, and then Moonshadow. And then we had to get into some Portugal the Man, which was the first thing we found out that made him go to sleep. But it was Father and Son from Cat Stevens. Didn't matter how mad he was, how bad he'd cry. Throw that on, he'd calm down, he'd relax, he'd start trying to go to sleep. Peace Train would come on, and he'd ride that Peace Train into Naptown or Sleepsville. Now he sleeps like a champ, and I gotta thank, Mr. Stevens for that. But yeah, no, Cat Stevens was played a lot. Oh, dude, Dad threw some Cat on, man. That was like my go-to thing when he was like super, like first 4, 5, 6 weeks, right? Was I could just find music that would just knock him the fuck out. What are you? You have missiles. So yeah, I can definitely see where someone could say that they'd be taking points off for mandatory side mission for in-game store. Not gonna lie to you, at this stage in the literal game, the heart just isn't in it. I want to spend more time with them. I'm gonna try and get into it maybe this weekend, but I got Titanfall calling and all this other stuff. I definitely do feel like it's a game I like that he could slide. That was pretty cool. I definitely think I'm gonna get my $10 worth out of this for real. But and just at this stage, like I don't know, just keep fucking flying and shit. So here's the deal. Let's get bonk. Let's get up here, where it's probably not any better. And what are you, special? You got blue line. I'm just trying to collect 3 ember pieces, eh? Just gonna melee the shit out of these fools. Yeah.
The alchemists left a job for us.
Oh, what? Why? How did you? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Pew, 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 pew. Oh shit, I'm about to eat shit, aren't I? Come on, keep going, keep going. Run! Get out of here. Okay, let's turn back around. Oh, he got me. He got me. Oh, Jesus. Hey, take care, Bride. I appreciate you stopping by, man. And that means a lot to me. I appreciate that. Slicing and dicing, slicing and dicing, and slicing and dicing, and slicing and dicing, and shooting and looting and shooting and looting. This fucking guy. Oh my god. Stop. Let me slice and dice you. Like a Vegetti. Yeah. 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 First refuge. Common item. Heavy breathing. Still not an ember though. What the fuck am I doing? Alright, let me get caught up here. I think we're gonna call it an evening. But we're gonna kick it over to somebody for sure. I wanna let's see. Let's take a look. Let's see who of the crew of people I want to toss it over to, right? Like who can we go to? I was gonna kick it over to him, but he's sub only. That's not gonna do any good. You know what? Let's just Cool Greg over the Kind of Funny Games channel. Not that they need the viewers, you know. But we can go over there and say hey. So I'm gonna hop off. Actually, is there anyone playing Anthem still? Let's go. Let's boost someone's Anthem numbers. Let's do that. We would like it if they did it for us, right? Right? We're number 2. We're ending the night at number 2. So let's go number 1. Let's go to number 1. Let's go to Mr. Ortiz 2006. I do not know Mr. Ortiz 2006. So I do not know what we are getting ourselves into. Or my Twitch sub. So let's go say hey to Mr. Ortiz 2006. For me, here in the basement in Ohio, I love you all so much. Thank you for another fantastic stream. I will see you all on Monday for the PlayStation forecast, and then next Wednesday for something else, probably Titanfall, Doom, or something like that. But y'all have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'm going to have a fun weekend, I hope, maybe. I hope you do too. Take care. I love you all so much. Thank you for following, subscribing, all that. Do the thing. I'll see you next time.